Good morning, and welcome back to Daily Dhamma, a letter to our children. Today is August 28th, and our reading is Fools and Fanatics. The whole problem with the world is that fools and fanatics are always so certain of themselves, and wiser people so full of doubts. And that's Bertrand Russell. We're not sure if that covers all the bases, but it's a good start. The Dunning-Kruger effect is the bane of Thanksgiving dinners, faculty lounges, and legislatures alike. If making loud noises indicated truth or wisdom, jackasses would be rulers. Oh yeah, never mind. The Dhamma, or the truth, is not determined by plebiscite. It doesn't matter if 89% of the people think that the Dhamma sucks and is stupid. The Dhamma is the Dhamma. It also doesn't matter if 89% of the people think that the Dhamma is the bee's knees. That doesn't determine the truth either. We're not voting on what is true. Now, the postmodern project says that everything is relative and, well, we don't know and we can't tell and all that kind of stuff. And unfortunately, that kind of mindset with cultural relativity and it means whatever you think it means, and I think I'm a cat. That kind of stuff is all the rage in schools of education, in academia, and on faculties right around the globe. There are an awful lot of people who think that they know something. The Dunning-Kruger effect is people who think that they've got a handle on stuff when actually the opposite is the case, and they could just go ahead and act on it anyway. And the more confident they are of their position, the less competent they are likely to be. The noble ones say not for sure. The scientific method is to subject findings to tests and do it more than once and keep going back to it and checking it again. This is the difference between dilettantes and amateurs and serious people. A wee bit of humility, a pause before deciding that we know the content of other people's hearts or that we understand everything that's going on in a given situation is in order more often than not. And it's also missing in action more often than not. Of course, that's just our opinion, and I guess what else would we say, huh? Teachers, double check your work, will you? August has been dedicated to right livelihood, and mostly we have explored teaching and teachers. And again, at the risk of beating a dead horse, we've been teachers all our lives, and we think it's a noble profession, and we think that teachers perform a very valuable role in society. We perform a role in society. We're a part of what goes on. We're not the leaders of the band. And the as flattering as it is to believe that we're part of a worldwide movement that's going to change everything, and won't that be grand? That same hubris is behind the most tragic events in human history. And we need to remember that that can happen to us too. A little bit of humility would not go amiss. So happy trails to you until we meet again.